The next section here is called How-To Mini Lessons. And what I did for this one is I had a whole lot of one-off tutorials that I had been making by request, things that I've been making over the last couple of years. And so I decided to stick them all in one place. So if you are looking for a place to go to get all kinds of different ideas from, you're in a rut, you want something new, you can go through here and they're organized pretty well. Now, any of the ones with asterisks, I put them in like that because they were new since the membership launched, but I don't think the asterisks will live there forever. So if you're looking for music theory, I have a couple of tutorials on transposing, a practice video on how to split the octave, chord symbols, and then I've got a whole bunch of piano skills tutorials in here. Again, some of this are sprinkled out in different ways throughout the other courses, but this is one place where you can get a bunch of stuff. I've also got some song tutorials in here. They're probably not going to live in here much longer because I have them in another spot, which I'll show you. Then I have solfege and sight singing in here, some musicianship skills, some improv ones, some more jazz ones, and some different tools that I like to use. So we now have Crash Course in Pop Piano Accompaniment and Crash Course in Piano Skills for Singers. This one says $49, but that's how much. This is the only one you can get outside of the membership. Everything else, you don't have to pay extra for this. It's included. It just means that people from outside the membership have access to this. The crash courses here are designed to get you doing something quickly. So Crash Course in Pop Piano Accompaniment, this was a live workshop that I did sometime, I think, December of 2021. At some point, this will probably be get a facelift too. But Crash Course in Piano Skills for Singers, I think it was January of 2022. These are some quick start places where you could go in, get a bunch of information, and get up on your feet really quickly. So if you're looking for kind of a quick start and you're kind of at the intermediate or beyond level, these are two places you go. Music theory, this was, again, I had some people asking some really great questions about music theory. And so I have a Music Theory 101. This also has a course book. I explain all of the details about music theory, things for you to know and understand. And then I have a couple of music theory modules that people requested that I put in here. There were several members, as I said, that were embarrassed by some music things that they didn't understand. So this is a very non-threatening, not embarrassing place to go and look up some of these music theory questions. Obviously, if you have music theory questions, just ask me. I will tell you. There's nothing embarrassing about it. But if you want to have a very clear soup to nuts, what is music theory, then that's a good place to go. Finally, let's learn songs. This, I feel like, is worth the price of admission. Right now, as I am filming this, there are 24 individual song tutorials in here. Each one of these comes with a printable, which explains clearly what the protocol is to learn the song. Again, close up on the piano, and has a printable that goes with it. So if you think to yourself, oh, Blue Bayou, I love that song by Linda Ronstadt. You get a printable in here that explains everything that's going on. It comes with the lyrics and chords, right? And then underneath it explains to you and shows you what the accompaniment strategy that I used, written in notation, what the groove is, what the bass line is, showing you how to put it all together. So with this one, you could watch the video, you could download the printable, and you're good to go. And as I said, there are a whole whack of songs in here. A whack of songs, a whole ton of different styles. So if there are songs that you have been interested in learning, you can always tell me. Otherwise, you can glance through here. I tell you if it's intermediate, if it's beginner, what the style is, as much as possible. And again, I'm trying to pick songs that people are familiar with. But if you have song requests, just tell me, because I'm making these things all the time. So I get that I have just shown you a lot of stuff and there's a lot of information here, and I don't want you to panic. In the next video, I am going to talk to you about how to decide what your course of action is, and how to prioritize what journey you should be on through all of this. Because again, you don't need to put everything from the smorgasbord on your plate. You don't have to pile your plate up with stuff from the buffet. You want to really prioritize, why are you here? What do you need to get done? So that's coming up next.